Hey everyone, and welcome. If you're a creator or a hobbyist, I'm sure you know this feeling. You've got this amazing idea, maybe for a metal piece, but your engraver only handles wood. You've just hit a wall. It's such a common roadblock for so many of us. Well, today, we're going to dive into a technology that's looking to tear that wall down for good. So, let's just start with the big one, right? The dream question. Is it even possible to have one single machine that can handle basically any material you want to work with? I'm talking wood, leather, steel, even gold, all in one compact box. For years, that's kind of been the holy grail of engraving. But before we get to the solution, let's talk about the problem, something many of you probably know all too well, the engraver's frustration. It's that painful cycle where your creativity is held hostage by your tools, not your imagination. It costs you time, it costs you money, and honestly, it's just draining.
And here's how that frustration usually plays out, right? Your workshop gets cluttered with all these different bulky machines. Each one was a huge investment. And on top of the money, you've got to learn all the different software, all the little quirks. It pretty much forces you to either just stick to one type of material or you have to shell out for another expensive machine. Your creativity gets trapped.
But what if you could break that cycle? This is where things get really exciting. We're looking at a huge leap forward here, a dual light solution. The example we'll focus on is the LASERPECKER 4, which is being presented as a total game changer for creators.
So what's the big promise? It's all about delivering on that dream we talked about, a single all-in-one device. The goal here is to empower you to engrave on pretty much anything you can think of, and to do it with incredible accuracy and without a massive headache.
So, how in the world does it do that? Well, the magic is in something called the dual light laser system. And this isn't just a small upgrade, a slightly faster motor or something. No, this is a completely different way of thinking. Instead of trying to make one laser do everything, which is always a compromise, this system brilliantly combines two very different lasers into one single machine.
Okay, so let's get into the tech. How does it actually work? It all boils down to these two types of lasers working together to make that all-in-one capability a reality. This combination is really the secret sauce that tackles the material problem head-on.
So you've basically got two specialists on one team. First, you have the fiber laser. Think of this one as the powerhouse, the specialist that's built for hard stuff like metals and certain plastics. Then, on the other hand, you've got the diode laser, which is more like the artist, perfect for softer, organic materials. And to break that down a little more, your fiber laser is going to be your go-to for things like stainless steel, gold, silver, aluminum. You get the idea. Meanwhile, that diode laser is just perfect for wood, leather, paper, fabrics, even dark acrylic and stone. So by having both, you suddenly cover this incredible range of materials, and you're not cutting corners on any of them.
And this quote really just nails it. It's not about tacking on another feature. It's about finally delivering what creators have always asked for, a true, genuine, all-material solution, and all of it fits inside one easy-to-handle device.
But of course, awesome technology is only half the battle. Because, a brilliant idea is useless if it's a pain to actually use, right? So let's look at the other features that make this whole thing so practical, and more than just a clever laser combo.
First of all, it's designed to be portable. And that is a huge, huge deal. It means you're no longer chained to a giant, heavy machine in your garage. You can literally set up shop and start creating wherever and whenever an idea hits you.
And don't think for a second that compact size means you're sacrificing quality. Not at all. The device delivers some seriously astonishing precision and speed. So whether you're etching a tiny, super detailed logo or a big, intricate design, you're getting those crisp, clean, professional-looking lines every single time.
And the last piece of this puzzle is making it easy to use. Powerful tools can be really intimidating, but the interface here is built to be intuitive. It's simple enough for a total beginner to jump in and start creating, but it still has all the advanced controls that a seasoned pro is going to want. It really lowers the barrier to entry for everyone.
So, let's zoom out a bit. Let's tie it all together. What does a technology like this really mean for your future, for your creative workflow? Because the impact here goes way beyond just the convenience of having one machine.
When you look at it, the benefits become so clear. You're saving a ton of space and a ton of money by consolidating all your tools into one. But even more important than that, you're just unlocking creative freedom. Those ambitious projects that use different materials, the ones that seemed way too complicated before, they suddenly become possible. They become real. And you can do it all with professional level quality. It's really an investment in pure potential.
And that really just leaves us with one final and, I think, pretty inspiring question to chew on. When all those old limitations are just gone, and basically any material in the world can be your canvas, what are you going to create first?